Aruna Fundo. I'm the Faculty Learning Technologist and Faculty Officer for TEL, for Dentistry Health. Just like to introduce Sarita, who's very kindly coming in to present our findings. We undertook this particular SALTS project for all of the reasons that Fazan has highlighted, but additionally, our e-learning strategy is expired, actually, it's expired already. So it was coming to an end, and we thought this would be a perfect opportunity to hear from our students to inform our next incoming strategy. So I'll just hand over to you.
Thank you, Nat. I'm Sarita Pandey. So I was the team lead for the SALT project in the Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Health. And our team members were PK, he was the deputy lead. Then Miriam, she was a team member from Department of Human Communication Sciences. And we had Aruna and Nafisha from School of Clinical Dentistry and Rachel from Orthodontics. So our main project aim was what is important to our students in relation to using technology in their day-to-day learning activities, and how mobile devices are used for educational activities, and the challenges they face while using these mobile technologies. For this, we use surveys and then focus group discussion. Similar to the kids, we had like 300 respondents within survey, but then we chose within our Faculty of Medicine, Dentistry and Health, which was really good response. Then we conducted focus group discussion with another 80 students to find out the issues related to our projects. We have like overall 2/3 of our respondents were undergraduate students as predicted. Then we have 20% of the students from postgraduate, third students, and very few as predicted, like around 12% of the students were researchers, postgraduate researchers like me. So I'm a PhD student in SAR, sorry, I forgot to introduce in the beginning. So from the survey, we found that the 5 most common applications used for learning were YouTube, Facebook, Google applications, Blackboard, and WhatsApp. So they mainly use this for accessing information and communicating with friends or peers and accessing teaching resources. Also they use for the social media and researches and accessing online feedback for assignments. And mainly they use like for the group work activities, and they found it was easy to share group work information either in Facebook or WhatsApp because it's easy to get connected with everyone. And even for our SALT project, for example, I was not ready to use Facebook for communication, but because all of our team members, they felt comfortable with the Facebook, so we had to create a group in Facebook and use that for communication. So the summary of findings were they wanted technology to be very simple to use, and then they want them to be updated regularly and be useful, and also like the KICS team highlighted, they wanted the staff member to be up to date with the technology use, because many students experience that the staff members, they do not come well prepared in the session, and sometimes they upload the files which the students can't open it. So sometimes they upload PDF files and the students can't make any changes on that or make any comments. And also they reported that sometimes that the older versions of slides are put in this Minerva or MOLS. So those are issues. Another, technology in learning should enable students to communicate efficiently and consolidate the learning. And also they wanted to have personalized news and events or timetables rather than getting all the information in one place. I guess in the new Minerva system in medicine, they felt they have like news update and everything which comes in an updated way. But for people, orthoptics people, still they have different kind of Minerva, so they are not updated. And same thing with moles, like the students from dentist faculty, they reported new mole is good, but then there is another moles. And so there are issues with different versions of systems. And also students found that they have like lots of different platforms for the information. So, and it was very hard for them to rightly pick up the information, which the examples I will highlight in the next slide. So they wanted information to be available from one streamlined way. And there were another issue about the Wi-Fi, and especially in the student residential area or the hospitals, because most of our respondents were from medical faculty, and they complained those issues in the hospitals they work. For PGR students like me, we wanted the technologies to support both students as well as staff. For example, we found the staffs are not trained to use paper pads, whereas they expect those paper pads to be used by students. So we don't have proper training on that. Also, some students, they found the social media can be distraction if not used well, but again, on the other hand, it can be hugely beneficial for the group discussions. So, and another thing is access by a mobile device is essential, because many students from both MOL and Minerva, they wanted this Minerva application to be available in their mobile so that they can easily use it. So you can see some of the course like on the right hand side, you can see some positive aspects of this technology, was on the left hand side some of the negative aspects of technology. So we see technology gives access to information, which is positive, and also like vast quantities of information are available at hand without going to the library. They are very positive. Plus, again, when you have vast information, it's easy to lose focus. That's our issue. And also, MOL module sites, that they found there is not consistent information, so they would like to tie up the MOL. Also, there is like this use of these technologies were inconsistent among academics. Sometimes tools they just use out of habit rather than actually knowing why they are using the technologies. So that was issue highlighted by students. And also like there is information overload or the confusion of the the appropriate means of communication, because there were so many apps and so many things, like they didn't know the information how they're gonna get it, either through email or Twitter or Facebook. So that was the issue. So the students want taking ownership of what technology can bring to education, so that courses can be designed accordingly. That was the highlight. So some common suggestions were, as again it's more or less similar to the KICS one, they wanted here staff to provide orientation for virtual learning environment, which is like MOLS and Minerva, so that they can use it properly and the student can have access to materials when they need it in an easy and simple way. Everything has to work on mobile, because usually they recommend it for the Minerva applications or MOLS application in mobile, so that they can easily access information. Also, they wanted a platform to communicate with peers in MOL, so they wanted to have this MOL discussion boards, which is easily available. We have a MOL discussion board available, but then people don't know about it, and also they want the information. It's like they would like to have the information in the MOL discussion board to be anonymized. So if in that case, people can discuss open, without any hesitation, they talk about it. So more online quizzes to test student knowledge and self-evaluation. Also, there should be a clear way of finding information. For example, in Minerva, if they have to search something, they have to click almost 6 times, and they highlighted like they have to click just to get one information about the lecture. They need to click 6-7 times. So they want it to be one goal at the everything. If it's available in the front button or somewhere, like it can be improved. Also, lecture material, like I already mentioned, they want the clear, up-to-date information. And for the medical lecture, if the videos are available, then it will be useful for teaching learning. And also, some students are not confident with technology, so for those students, to make them feel inclusive, like it's better to develop some training schedule for them. And in PGR students' case, like we have those information available. Pretty much university has facility but then we don't have the all the information available in one page saying like, okay, these are the support available for students. So it's very hard to get that information. So it would be good if we can design that, bring that all the information in one platform. So and then also basically to improve what we already have rather than just adding new technologies. So our personal reflection, as I mentioned, is like more sort of improving the technologies we already have, improving our our experiences, and also this is just a like student project with a few students, and also like the sample may not be appropriate, but then we can work from this to develop like how we can improve the students' experience within the University of Sheffield. So it will improve and it will have a nice experience for both the staff as well as students.
I think I used something.